What up, guys? It's me, not so funny comedian. Yeah. And yeah, welcome, guys, to an all new review of Once Upon a Time, Firebird. Yes, what an episode it was. Yes, it was really good. Awesome. Yeah, Firebird. It was directed by Ron Underwood and written by Jane Espen. And yeah, it was such a great episode. It was such a great episode and brilliant at the same time. Peter Pan's dead. Spoilers. Yeah, Peter Pan's dead. Hook's staying to the underworld. And yeah, it was such saying goodbye to, well, I think it's not. But yeah, it was a great episode. It was amazing. I'm going to put my camera here. But yeah, it was a great episode. It was amazing, awesome, and wicked. Yeah. Hi guys. Yeah, guys. It was such a great episode and amazing at the same time. This episode, and it was really good. Yes, it was directed by Ron Underwood and Jane Espen. I'll do the synopsis in a minute. And yeah, and gold, and freaking Hades. God, I freaking hate him now. He's a massive hope. God, I hope he dies. Seriously, I want him dead. I want Hades dead. Not alive. Dead. I want him officially dead on the show now because I hate him so much, this character. The actor plays Hades so well in this series, and he's just a massive dick with the character. I freaking hate him. I hate him, guys. I hate him. So yeah. But yeah, it was a great episode. It was amazing. Really enjoyed it. And yeah, it was so good. Yeah. It was a great episode. I loved it. It was so amazing and brilliant at the same time. Loved it. Didn't hate it. Loved it. Loved it, guys. Loved it. So yeah, and yeah, the storyline, the past. Yeah, it was a bit of a storyline. Meeting. It was confusing, the part Emma's past again. Yeah, and yeah, it was just great. It was just great. Just great. The underworld bit as well. I loved how I was going to cry when Regina and when Emma and Hook was going to leave, to say goodbye again, say goodbye for one more time. I said no, don't go, please don't go, please. So yeah, here's the synopsis of the episode. There's only 3 episodes left, guys. 3 episodes left, guys. Yeah, 3 episodes left, and then that's it for season 5. Damn. So yeah. Anyway, guys. Anyway. Yeah. So, in characters past, in 2009, Maynard at Chenton's Lobster House, and the last location where both baby Emma and Pinocchio arrived in 1982, and adult Emma has begun So yeah, this is it wasn't confusing. Yeah, this is a quest. Emma trying to find her real life birth parents. So yeah, adult Emma has begun the quest to find her birth family, and joined by a bold woman named Cleo Fox, who has been tracking her down since Emma robbed a few convenience stores. Over the time, both Cleo and Emma bonds and helps Emma gain access to records, and that may help her. But attempts to escape, she's wanted for robberies. They only have Cleo talked out of it. When they stopped at a government record office, Emma breaks in to get information about Cleo, helps her escape by breaking the window, and she cuts herself. As Emma helps an injury Cleo, she tells Emma the only family member she has left is her daughter that she gave up a long time ago. A year later, 2010, Boston, after Cleo has passed, Emma, who is now a bold woman, finds Cleo's biological daughter, Tasha Morrison, who now works at a department store. Emma collects information about Cleo so that she could know more about Tasha's birth mother, and is sad about the application. Before she leaves, Emma plucks the red leather jacket up, later reference to buy Hook as her armour that could become part of her trademark wardrobe. In the underworld. So yeah. In the underworld. In the moments after Regina encouraged Zelena to push a relationship with Hades, the move has the outsiders unexpectedly Hook not happy with his new dilemma. But before tensions start to reach a boiling point, Hades appears and informs them that Zelena had been kidnapped by Gold and Peter Pan, and the note Hades produced makes clear Gold and Pan are using Zelena as the leverage to trade a deal for contract on Gold's unborn child. Hades asks Emma for help by arranging a deal which she will help him get Zelena back in courage for Hades, erasing the outsiders' names from their gravestones so they can leave the underworld. At their diner, Hades closes up the place so he can meet with Gold and Pan. Zelena, who has been cuffed and prevented from using magic, is with them. Hades agrees to Gold's demands and rips up the contract, only to have Pan add that he can take Selena's heart as part of his plan to return to the living. As Pan attempts to rip out Selena's heart, Emma breaks in through back the door and blasts him with the light magic, stopping Pan. Gold and Pan leave separately during the confrontation without completing sacrifice. As Hades and Zelena are reunited, Hades frees Zelena by removing the cuff and the two share a kiss. Suddenly Hades' heart begins to beat once again, resulting in a new level further in Hades' vision for normal life and living the underworld with Zelena. Hades is a dick. As the part of the average deal with Emma, along with Hades' new freedom, a portal to Storybook can open which close at sunset. A promise Hades wipes the outsiders' names off the gravestones. Before the portal opens, Emma attempts to give half her heart to Hook so he can live again and travel through the portal safely, but the progress doesn't work. Hades explains that Hook's soul might not be able to return to the caring body because he has been in the underworld too long. Emma's insisting on the way to bring Hook back leads to Hades telling of a rumour the only time when someone was able to bring back the dead to life from the underworld, the story of Ovius and Eurydice, announcing that worked in that tale. Hook must Abrush, the food of gods, install his body and be reunited safely with his body. But in order to get to the Ambrose, Emma has to go deep into the underworld and face the test to demand whatever her love for Hook is true by testing her heart. Before Emma Hook going on the quest, Hades removes Emma's heart so that she can bring it with her for the test that she and Hook will face. The others promise her that they will wait for the return, but they must leave by sunset in case Emma and Hook do not seduced. Yeah, this was just a really great episode, and frustrating. It wasn't frustrating, it was just great, and Hades is still a dick. Just saying, because I love Once Upon a Time. That's my number one fantasy series. I'm a big fan of Once Upon a Time. I'm really a big fan. I am a really big fan, guys. Around the same time, Pan demands that God help Gold help him get a heart before he leaves, and Pan offers his son Pandora's box, which will keep Belle safe on the return home. As the others wait for Emma, Hook, and Hook, Henry and Regina decide that it should continue helping the trap residents resolve their unfinished business. Regina also convinces Robin to give his baby to Zelena so she and Hades can take care of her. After he steps inside for a breath of fresh air, Gold shows up and takes his heart. Meanwhile, Henry, in his role as the author, successfully helps the residents complete their unfinished business, which they allow them to leave. However, Cruella and the Blonde Witch lock the outsiders in the library, which is all of Hades' plan. In the plot to take over the underworld in Hades' absence and to keep them away from the portal, Regina suspects the Blonde Witch had help from Hades, since she doesn't usually cast that strong magic. As Emma and Hook continue to search for Ambush, Emma physically weighs her heart to see if she's worthy, as she places it on a scale that weighs into her pain, and even Hook tries to grab it and the heart starts to catch fire. This has left Emma with two choices: saving her heart or Hook, and when she chooses the latter, a door opens as she is determined worthy, only to discover that the tree had to be cut down and the leftover bush had been dead for a long time. The two suspect that Hades lied to them to prevent them from returning to Storybrooke. Yeah, this was just WTF all over me. So yeah, WTF Hades, WTF Hades, WTF Hades. Must kill Hades. As the portal starts to close, Hades convinces reckless Lena to go through it as the rumbling starts to make the cellar fall above them. Knowing that there is no other way to bring him back to the living, Hook wants Emma to go without him, decides that it's time to say goodbye, and vows not let her to be his unfinished business. So lovely. Don't cry, Kieran, don't cry. It's only a show. Emma agrees not put her emotional armor back up once they are separate. When Emma returns, she's on to Hades and the Blonde Witch's scheme to leave the outsiders in the underworld, and she and Regina use their magic to free everyone, while Henry leaves behind the Once Upon a Time storybook with the details on the unfinished business of all remaining underworld residents. Finally, Gold places Robin's heart into Pan's, only for Pan discovered that Gold tricked his father. Gold had returned Robin's heart to Robin earlier, while Pan was distracted. Instead, he had replaced the heart with a bag of water filled with the water from the River of Lost Souls, which has enchanted with a glamour spell to resume Robin's heart and resemble Robin's heart. Gold tells a stunned Pan that he did this keep from him getting a happy ending that a villain like him never deserved. Even as Pan dissolves into the River of Souls, then Gold uses the Pandora's box to include Belle's safety before leaving through the portal. Afterwards, the remaining outsiders make it to the portal, including the heartbroken Emma, and they return to the storybook just as the portal closes. It was so. Firebird was amazing, fantastic, brilliant, epic, and amazing, and emotional as well. And it was such a great episode. I loved it so much, and I really enjoyed it. It was such a great episode. Yeah, every Wednesday. Well, it could be every Wednesday now. Next year as well. So yeah, or I may be doing a new channel called a TV Addiction. So yeah, maybe guys, maybe. So yeah, hint. The verdict of Firebird, I'm gonna give it 9.6 out of 10 because it was such a brilliant, beautiful episode, fantastic and brilliant. So hope you enjoyed it, guys. And Once Upon a Time continues Sunday at 7 Central on ABC in America, and continues on Netflix next week in the UK. So hope you enjoyed this review, guys. And please like, share, comment, and subscribe for more awesome reviews like this with me, Not So Funny Comedian. And see you soon, and for more awesome, wicked Kieran Show action tomorrow. Yeah, the new episode of Kieran Show tomorrow. So don't miss it, guys. Bye, guys. Peace. Bye. I've been Not So Funny Comedian, and I'm signing out. Bye.